Hey there, dragon enthusiasts. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's fueled our imagination for centuries. What if dragons were real? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on an epic journey filled with fire-breathing beasts, ancient legends, and the tantalizing possibility that these mythical creatures might actually exist. To kick things off, let's rewind the clock and take a trip back to the dawn of civilization. Dragons have been a staple of human mythology across cultures worldwide. From the majestic, wise dragons of Eastern folklore to the fearsome, treasure-hoarding dragons of Western legends. These creatures have left an indelible mark on our collective psyche. Now, let's fast forward to the present day. Imagine waking up to news reports of dragon sightings around the globe. Social media explodes with videos of massive, winged creatures soaring through the skies, breathing jets of flame, and leaving awe and terror in their wake. It would be a paradigm-shifting moment, to say the least. But hold on a second. Before we get too carried away with visions of riding dragons into battle or taming them as loyal companions, let's consider the scientific and logistical challenges of dragons existing in our modern world. First off, the laws of physics would need a serious revision to accommodate creatures of such immense size and weight taking flight. The square-cube law, which governs the relationship between an object's volume and surface area, presents a major hurdle. Simply put, as an animal's size increases, its weight grows faster than its wing area can support. This is why we don't see flying elephants or whales. However, let's not forget that nature has a knack for defying our expectations. Just look at the colossal blue whale, the largest animal to have ever existed on Earth. Perhaps dragons could have evolved unique anatomical features or harness mysterious energies to overcome these obstacles. Speaking of evolution, the biological aspects of dragons are another fascinating puzzle. How would they sustain their massive bodies? What would they eat, and how would they digest it? Would they possess any special abilities beyond flight and fire breathing, such as camouflage or telepathy? One intriguing theory proposes that dragons could be highly adapted reptilian descendants, evolving alongside dinosaurs or surviving in isolated ecosystems. This idea draws parallels to real-life creatures like the Komodo dragon, known for its size, strength, and venomous bite. Of course, the topic of dragon intelligence opens up a whole new realm of speculation. Are they cunning predators with complex social structures, akin to wolves or dolphins? Or are they solitary beings driven by instinct and territoriality like big cats or crocodiles? Now, let's shift gears and explore the cultural impact of dragons becoming a reality. From literature and art to film and gaming, dragons have inspired countless works of creativity and sparked our imagination in ways few other creatures can match. Imagine the surge of dragon-themed merchandise, theme parks, and tourism if these mythical beasts stepped out of legend and into our world. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The sudden emergence of dragons would undoubtedly raise ethical and conservation concerns. How would we balance the preservation of these majestic creatures with the safety of human populations? Would they be treated as endangered species, protected by international conservation efforts? Or would they face exploitation and persecution, hunted for their valuable scales, bones, and other supposed magical properties? Moreover, the geopolitical landscape would undergo seismic shifts. Nations with dragon populations within their borders would wield newfound power and influence, leveraging these creatures for defense, transportation, and resource extraction. The dragon trade could become a contentious issue, sparking debates over sovereignty, environmental impact, and cultural heritage. Let's not forget the religious and spiritual implications of dragons returning to our reality. Many ancient civilizations revered dragons as symbols of wisdom, strength, and divine power. Their resurgence could reignite old beliefs and rituals, leading to a renaissance of dragon worship and mythology in the modern age. Now, let's indulge in some speculative scenarios. Picture a world where dragon riders soar through the skies, forming bonds of trust and companionship with these mythical beasts. Imagine dragon sanctuaries and conservation efforts dedicated to preserving these awe-inspiring creatures for future generations. On the flip side, envision a darker narrative where dragons clash with human civilization, their primal instincts and territorial nature sparking conflicts that echo through history. Think Game of Thrones meets Jurassic Park on a global scale, with dragons as both awe-inspiring allies and fearsome adversaries. Of course, no discussion of dragons would be complete without delving into their legendary hordes. From gold and jewels to ancient artifacts and magical relics, dragons have long been associated with hoarding wealth beyond imagination. If dragons were real, would we discover hidden troves scattered across the globe, waiting to be unearthed by intrepid adventurers? And what about the scientific community? How would researchers and scholars react to the sudden revelation of dragons? Would they rush to study these creatures, unlocking the secrets of their biology, behavior, and evolutionary history? The fields of paleontology, zoology, and ecology would experience a renaissance of dragon-focused research, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of life on Earth. Let's take a moment to consider the impact on popular culture. Movies, TV shows, books, and games would be flooded with dragon-themed content, catering to a global audience hungry for more tales of dragon-slaying heroes, epic aerial battles, and ancient mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Now let's zoom in on the practicalities of coexisting with dragons. How would urban planning adapt to accommodate these massive creatures? Would we see dragon-friendly cities with spacious roosts, reinforced infrastructure, and designated flight corridors? Imagine the architectural marvels designed specifically for dragons, from soaring areas to colossal nests nestled among skyscrapers. On a more personal level, imagine the everyday interactions between humans and dragons. Would people keep pet dragons, similar to exotic animals like tigers or eagles? How would dragon ownership be regulated, ensuring the welfare of both dragons and their human companions? Let's not forget the economic implications. Dragon-related industries would boom, from dragon-themed tourism and entertainment to dragon-based technology and research. The dragon economy could become a global powerhouse, driving innovation, investment, and competition on an unprecedented scale. Of course, we can't ignore the potential risks and challenges of a world with real dragons. Environmental impact, resource competition, and the ethical treatment of these creatures would all be hot-button issues requiring careful consideration and international cooperation. In conclusion, the question of what if dragons were real is not just a thought experiment. It's a window into our collective imagination, our hopes, and our fears. While we may never see dragons soaring through our skies or roaming our lands, the allure of these mythical creatures continues to captivate us, reminding us of the boundless possibilities and untamed wonders that lie beyond the horizon. So, fellow dragon enthusiasts, keep dreaming, keep imagining, and who knows? Maybe one day, we'll find ourselves face to face with a real-life dragon, ready to embark on the next great adventure together. Until then, let your imagination take flight, and may the dragons of myth and legend forever inspire us to reach for the stars. Thanks for joining me on this epic journey into the world of dragons. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fantastical content. Until next time, stay curious and keep believing in the magic of what if.